Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, family. Listen, let me tell you something. Um, Certainly, many of you all by now have heard of the passing of former civil rights activist Jesse Jackson, right? He has been known by many around the world, many folks in politics, many presidents, yes? Well, he passed away, and his son, Jesse Jackson Jr., absolutely humiliated. Are y'all ready for this? Specifically, not indirectly, but specifically, three former presidents of the United States: Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, and Barack Obama. He called them out specifically after he had made a request that people not inject politics in their speeches to eulogize his father. Watch this.
I listened for several hours of three United States presidents who do not know Jesse Jackson. He maintained a tense relationship with the political order, not because the presidents were white or black, but the demands of our message, the demands of speaking for the least of these, those who were disinherited, the damned, the dispossessed, the disrespected, demanded not Democratic or Republican solutions, but demanded a consistent, prophetic voice.
I got to say, shout out to him for being real. I just hate that we don't get more of this realness from certain political voices early on. And perhaps in some instances, we know mainstream media won't elevate their voice, even if they are saying something that is objectionable. I've certainly had my issues with Jesse Jackson, who ran for president, who was really a very brilliant man as it relates to politics and so many other things that he's done. But I do believe that he worked too much with the establishment to the detriment of our people. But he has done, some things that were certainly noteworthy over the years. Watch this. What I want to say to you is shout out to Jesse Jackson's son for calling out those presidents to say they did not even know my father. And this is important because it was not just them, also Kamala Harris. She set her funny looking self up there during this eulogy to say, well, I predicted a lot of what's going on right now. And the audience went crazy. This is important because we're trying to get you all to understand the way that the Democrat Party sees Black folks is as their tools and their political slaves. Their mind does not even go in the direction of respect. And the main reason is because we have not demanded it through tangibles. We have given support, unconditional support, just for the fun of voting. We have not forced and demanded that they produce reparations or tangibles or anything of real substance for us. And when you do such things like that, and when you are passive, like so many of our people have been for so long, you have trained them on how to mistreat you. He said that those presidents didn't know his father. If someone of Jesse Jackson Jr.'s stature, who was also deeply heavily connected to the political world, if he makes such a statement, as high profile as his father was, what does that tell you about his position and his belief about the Democrat Party in particular, because they were the main ones that did it? What does that tell you about things that we've been telling you about the Democrat Party, them being a wolf in sheep's clothing? And that the whole system is corrupt. And we should not be sitting here cheering for the Democrat Party as if they're some political messianic group that's come to save us. They came and they're here to keep you docile. to keep you in place and to pacify your anger when the Republicans get you so crazy. The Democrats know they can just lie in wait, still offer you nothing. But because you're going to be so sick of the one party, you're going to make the mistake again and again and again, decade after decade after decade, generation after generation after generation, and voting for somebody else that does nothing for you of substance. Giving us biscuits and breadcrumbing us is not giving us the loaf of bread. Crumbs don't sustain. Shout out to him for doing that. Shout out to him for exposing the Democrat Party. And may we use this as an opportunity to once again show how they do not respect Black voters and how we have to do something very radically different until we get what we deserve. There's multiple different things that we're doing. And believe it or not, even when we abstain from certain types of voting, that is an action, because strategic abstention can often produce certain things if that party knows that they're going to lack the support that they need to force their hands. And we need to continue to do just that, along with some other organizing types things. But I also believe doing some other spiritual type things as well is very important. My name is Vicki Dillard, beloved. There's so much more I could say about that, but I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below, beloved. And also be sure to connect with me on my website at VickiPlanet.com to learn more about my products and services. I have a men's magazine called Hannibal. It's so good. You want to get your pre-sale today. I have one just for women called Venus. You want to get that. It's about how the everyday woman can live in luxury. I don't believe luxury is supposed to be just for millionaires. And also learn more about my low-cost monthly school, as well as my other products and services coming up in my 2026 calendar. We're still in the beginning, first quarter of the year. So you want to get your calendars today. Yes, I can't wait to see you again.